What is going on, everyone? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for being here and now watching this video. I do really appreciate your time, and I would really appreciate if you do consider subscribing, simply because it does truly help me out a lot. Now, we're going to be reacting to Floyd Mayweather responds to Gervonta "Tank" Davis sleeping with his daughter, Money Yaya. Man, that is absolutely insane. Now, it's pretty much known that Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis have been beefing recently, and Gervonta Davis basically called out Floyd Mayweather for owing people and scamming people. He's basically being held hostage in Dubai for not paying certain people, things like that, man. But overall, seems to be a lot more than just money to why this beef actually started in the first place. Seems to be because Gervonta "Tank" Davis actually slept with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, man. You get what I mean? That is absolutely insane, man. But overall, enough with the yapping. Let's just play the video, see what it's talking about, and at the end of the video, I'll share my full opinion on the situation. So without further ado,
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. Yo, them people over in Dubai that money.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly responded to Gervonta Davis's alleged claim of sleeping with his daughter. The situation has escalated far beyond initial expectations. Reports suggest that Mayweather is still in negotiations with Dubai authorities, endeavoring to arrange his return trip home. Meanwhile, Davis, once under Mayweather's wing, has ramped up his criticism of the former 5-division champion on social media today.
Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Out here scamming people. Tell him to get on live right now.
Keyword fancy, F-A-N-C-Y.
Recently, Tank pointed fingers at Mayweather for neglecting his financial obligations in Dubai, leading to authorities obstructing his return trip. Allegedly, the rift between the ex-promoter and boxer ignited over Mayweather's remarks about fighters squandering their earnings instead of preserving them. Nonetheless, Davis now asserts that Mayweather's latest endeavor to come back has hit yet another snag. Tank turned to his Instagram account and uploaded a piece from Gossip of the City. The post highlighted, "Floyd is being held by government officials in Dubai. He's trying to work out something with them to be able to return home." Davis appears to have told Mayweather and Dubai officials about the situation, which has spread the conflagration even more. He captioned his story. "He tried to leave today. They said, nope, sit still before I f you up." Mayweather's corner hasn't provided an official word on his whereabouts or the situation Mayweather has found himself in. However, not long ago, he fired back at Davis by sharing a clip of Davis dancing, raising questions about Davis's sexuality. Furthermore, Mayweather actively advocated for a showdown between Davis and Shakur Stevenson, even sharing a clip of Stevenson calling out Davis to accept the challenge. Concurrently, Davis's previous adversary contributed to the discourse on social media, offering insights into the unfolding scenario. In response, Tank wrote on X, "Floyd doesn't like him either. He only siding with that kid because he is scared of Jay Prince, the father. And the kid is so easy to manipulate. Look how he had them go at Youngboy with the Rolls umbrella. Kid looking for fame." From the echoes of the basketball court to the resonance of the boxing ring, a eulogy of respect unfolded. Kevin Durant, a legend in his own right, bestowed accolades upon his younger counterpart, Anthony Edwards. Their on-court rivalry, once fierce, now takes a new turn as they prepare to unite as teammates for Team USA at the upcoming Paris Olympics. Little did they know, their camaraderie has sparked inspiration even within the realm of boxing. Gervonta Davis sees the power in a simple gesture to convey profound messages. Enthusiasts have been riveted by the volley of exchanges between Tank and Mayweather. Yet, in the recent discourse between Durant and Edwards, the youthful world champion seemingly unearthed a novel arsenal. It appeared to fortify his grievances. Allegedly, it underscored the responsibility of seasoned veterans to nurture those treading their path. The lightweight champ divulged snippets of this saga in an Instagram story. It may no longer be available as it might have exhausted its timeline. However, per the available screenshots, Gervonta Davis began by saying, "This is how you do it. Never hate on the ones coming behind you. Their success does not hurt what you've done. That's not settling for less, and you gotta respect it." Perhaps a few keen-eyed fans caught wind of it from the get-go. Tan-El likely fired a subtle shot aimed at the ongoing feud with Floyd Mayweather. Apparently irked by some of the remarks made by the boxing legend regarding fellow fighters, the Baltimore native launched his attacks by labeling Mayweather a hater. Following that, He alleged that the undefeated ex-champion was supposedly in Dubai, unable to return due to financial obligations left hanging. In reply, as many reported, Floyd Mayweather stated, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." Later, in his message, Tank called out both Kevin Durant and Anthony Edwards for the mutual respect they displayed toward each other. "Much love to KD and Ant, you a dog," he said. When Davis threatened to physically attack his former instructor on Friday night, it became more serious since he wanted to knock Mayweather out the next time they faced each other. This argument is a result of Davis's frustrations. He specifically brings up a previous jail sentence he received as a result of a hit-and-run event in 2020. Meanwhile, DJ Academics has reacted to the ongoing feud.
You know, because Gervonta was going off on Devin Haney too. Gervonta then took aim at Floyd, and he said this. You know, he posted this on his story. He said, "Yo, niggas say all this bullshit, but in Dubai and can't leave because he been taking niggas' money and not doing what they paid him to do. Nigga, a fucking hater." Now, this is aimed at Floyd. This was the clip in question.
I made so many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champion, with me already having. Listen,
Okay.
I made.
So Gervonta's calling Floyd a hater, right? And then Floyd responded by posting this video of Gervonta saying, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. The slapping motion was wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got way funnier jokes, but this nigga will knock me into another existence, so I'm gonna keep it light. I keep it light with boxers. I got mad funny jokes for this.
Davis and Mayweather's professional connection has been marked by turbulence, despite Davis spending a considerable stretch of his career under the banner of Mayweather Promotions. Strains began to surface back in 2017 when Davis rose to the status of world champion. By late 2022, he made the decision to part ways with Mayweather Promotions following his fight against Rolly Romero. Davis chose to chart his own course, seeking guidance from Al Heyman rather than aligning with a promotional entity. The breakup seemed friendly at first, but things heated up again before Davis's match against Ryan Garcia in April 2023. Davis leveled allegations against Mayweather, claiming that the boxing icon had imposed limitations on his entry to the Mayweather gym, a vital locale for his intensive training sessions. Although a semblance of harmony seemed to have been restored with Mayweather's attendance at Davis's triumphant bout against Garcia, tensions have once again flared up. Davis took to social media to unleash a scathing rebuke against Mayweather, accusing him of financial misconduct. He said, "Nick says all this bullshit, but he's in Dubai and can't leave because he's been taking money and not doing what they paid him to do. A fucking hater." This public altercation is a reflection of a long-running conflict between Mayweather and Davis, which has shown up in a number of heated discussions on different internet forums. The whereabouts of Floyd Mayweather has become a pressing mystery in the realm of combat sports. Speculations abound, with Davis suggesting that financial woes have led the veteran boxer to be detained in Dubai by authorities. Yet the veracity of such claims remains uncertain. Rick Glazer, an elector of the International Boxing Hall of Fame, has shed some light on the situation surrounding Mayweather. On X, he wrote, "Just got off the phone with my guy in Dubai. He told me that Floyd Mayweather is definitely being held by the government court system there, as he owes a substantial amount of money in Dubai. They take indebtedness over there very seriously. I was told the debt is unassociated with boxing. Floyd's desperately trying to work things out to no avail so far. So Gervonta Tank Davis is correct that Floyd's being held there." A few weeks back, the ex-welterweight title holder embarked on a journey to a foreign land. Initially, he shared glimpses of his experience through captivating images. However, since then, he has remained tight-lipped about his adventures. With his social media devoid of any location tags, speculation about his whereabouts has been rife among his followers. Glazer's remarks follow Tank's initial disclosure that Pretty Boy was detained in Dubai. Previously, a fan had inquired on X whether Mayweather was being held hostage by authorities. In response, Gervonta Davis replied, "He gotta pay them people that money back. If I'm lying, tell him to go live right now." Many assumed that Davis's tumultuous history with Mayweather and his biting remarks about offering money assistance would would render his assertions of Mayweather's Dubai detainment as dubious. Likewise, Glazer's less-than-ideal report with Mayweather, coupled with his penchant for provocative statements such as extending birthday wishes to mob figure Daniel Kinahan, led many to question the credibility of his claims. Yet, to the shock of many, Glazer's proclamation regarding Mayweather has caught attention. Despite the gravity of the situation, particularly for Floyd Mayweather, Davis has seized upon it as an opportunity to settle scores with his former promoter. Here is DJ Academic's take on the issue.
Al Heyman is what y'all think Floyd is. Y'all don't know, so shut the fuck up. And then he was talking about, he said, yo, let me find out Floyd's being held in hostage in Dubai. He says he got to pay them people their money back. If I'm lying, tell him to go live right now. He's been stuck over there for a minute. So Al Heyman is who y'all think Floyd really is. Y'all don't know, so shut the fuck up. He said Floyd doesn't like him either. You're talking about Shakur Stevenson. And he says he's only siding with that kid because he's scared of Jay Prince, which also, by this has an interesting angle. It says Floyd is scared of Jay Prince, right? The father, and the kid is easily to manipulate. So look how he had the kid go at young boy with the Rolls Royce umbrella thing. The kid is looking for fame.
Although tensions simmered beneath the surface, Tank has now brought them to the forefront in this ongoing debacle. He seemed to be providing Mayweather assistance in getting out of Dubai in a later post. Financial assistance to a combatant whose estimated net worth for this year was $400 million? Possibly sarcasm. On X, he wrote, "They got Floyd's ass for real. Tell him I'll send him a wire. Let my fucking family go." In another post, Davis, referring to 50 Cent, added, "Let me call 50. We gotta get Mayweather home by Monday." The bond between the rapper and Mayweather has hit some turbulence too. Their partnership soured when the boxer reneged on payment owed for managing Mayweather promotions during his incarceration. Presently, both 50 Cent and Gervonta Davis are throwing shade at Floyd on their respective platforms. However, only Floyd Mayweather himself can shed light on the truth of the matter. Last April, Ryan Garcia faced off against Gervonta Davis, marking his inaugural career loss. Yet, fresh from triumphing over Devin Haney, the Victorville-born boxer stepped into an interview. Delving into the simmering rivalry between Davis and Mayweather, Garcia confidently asserted his insight into the driving force behind their conflict. "I already knew about it once Gervonta f***ed Floyd Mayweather's daughter. That's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing," Garcia claimed. Garcia suggests that this could be the underlying reason behind the recent clash between the two boxers, although this remains unverified. While some supporters express astonishment at Garcia's recent revelation, others contend that it isn't unexpected, given earlier rumors about a romantic involvement between the two. However, both parties had denied such claims at that time.
I already knew about all that though. Once Gervonta fucked Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm exposing.
Oh wow, that's
After somebody did that to my daughter.
Right, I thought you and Shakur had the deal that you were gonna fight after the Haiti fight, and he said you were gonna lose.
Y'all not even gonna try to respond to that?
The reasons behind Garcia's decision to engage in the situation remain shrouded in mystery. Yet, it's noteworthy that not too distant in the past, he embarked on a fervent social media campaign to drum up support for his bout against Haney. Presently, he's vocal about his longing for a rematch with Davis. Essentially, if there's any validity to Gervonta Davis's assertions, Floyd Mayweather could find himself in deep waters in Dubai. Yet, the full story of what transpired with the boxing icon in Dubai remains to unfold with time. But what's your take on Ryan Garcia's claim of Davis being romantically involved with Mayweather's daughter, Yaya? Should Garcia refrain from getting involved, or is it fair game? Meanwhile, we know that Gervonta Davis surged into the boxing spotlight, owing much of his ascent to his alliance with Floyd Mayweather. In 2015, he inked a promotional agreement with Mayweather, who, despite his retirement, remained deeply invested in shaping Davis into a bona fide star. Their bond was unbreakable, with Mayweather sparing no effort to propel Davis toward greatness. They even sparred together. After years of bonding with the team, Davis opted to part ways with Mayweather Promotions. The decision crystallized after his showdown with Rolando Romero in 2022. In a now-vanished tweet, Davis revealed that the bout marked the conclusion of his contractual obligations with Mayweather. He said, "My contract is up. That's why Mayweather Promotions wants me to fight this clown Romero so badly." In response, Mayweather sent him best wishes for success in all of his future undertakings. He said, "Nothing lasts forever. I will always love Tank. I like him. Love him. Look at him as a son. He has to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a great job thus far, building him and putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steadily growing. He's steadily learning. I'm proud of him." In a previous conversation with Fight Hype, Davis hinted that a reunion could be in the cards. He framed his departure as a trial period to focus on personal growth. Their split occurred just prior to Davis securing a match against Ryan Garcia. In 2013, Davis stepped into the professional arena for the first time. His journey took an exciting turn in 2015 when Mayweather crossed paths with the budding talent at one of Adrian Broner's training camps. Impressed by Davis's skills, Mayweather welcomed him into the fold of Mayweather Promotions, setting the stage for a promising collaboration.
Where he's trying to go to and what he's trying to accomplish, I've already accomplished. That's why I'm good to come in the camp. I need him using this. I don't need him just using this. Because when you fight with just this, you get the okay team.
I always say I got more work to do. Even standing in this house, I'd be like, damn, I want a house as big as this.
Davis found himself under the spotlight as he squared off against Francisco Fonseca in August 2017. It was on the undercard of the Mayweather versus Conor McGregor bout, where Tank showcased his prowess by securing a knockout victory over Fonseca. However, prior to the match, Davis faced a setback as he was stripped of the IBF super featherweight title due to failing to meet the weight requirement. Despite committing to numerous fights annually, Davis only stepped into the ring once in 2018. His victory over Jesus Queller to claim the WBA super featherweight title marked his sole bout for the year. Feeling the sting of inactivity, Davis made up for lost time in 2019, engaging in 3 fights. Leonard Ellerbe of Mayweather Promotions saw this as a positive sign, believing Davis was headed in the right direction. Leonard Ellerbe informed ESPN that regarding Gervonta Davis, much had been exaggerated, and Davis himself would acknowledge it. Ellerbe stated that it wasn't necessary to delve into specifics, as there were numerous personal matters affecting Davis's life. Ellerbe added, "A lot was blown out of proportion, and he'd be the first to admit it. It's not anything to go into detail about. There was a lot going on in his life." Ellerbe pointed out that while the media and fans primarily focus on athletes fighting, there are often underlying issues impacting their ability to perform at their best, which people may not be fully aware of. He said, "See, as media people and the fans, all they're concerned about is guys fighting and fighting and fighting, but a lot of times things that go on behind the scenes that affect a young man's, a young woman's life. They're not in a position to go out there and be the best that they can be." Ellerbe further commented that Davis had become a father, emphasizing the significant emotional and psychological impact it had on a young man, especially as it was his first child. He mentioned the pressure of expectations from others and the desire not to disappoint them, alongside the natural inclination of a young man to pursue various aspirations. Ellerbe added, "Davis became a father. For a young man, and this being his first child, you're going through a lot of emotions. A lot is expected of you. A lot of people look up to you, and you don't want to let people down, and, just being a young man inspired to do all these other things." Ellerbe highlighted the necessity of experiencing such life events and learning from them. Additionally, he expressed pride in Davis for taking responsibility for his actions and the consequences that ensued. He said, "And again, you have to experience these things in life. Learn from it. The most important thing, and where I'm so proud of him, he accepted responsibility for the actions that he took and what caused all of that." In 2019, Davis clinched the WBA lightweight title by defeating Yuriorkis Gamboa. The following year, he added the WBA super featherweight title to his collection by triumphing over Leo Santa Cruz, and in 2021, he claimed the WBA super lightweight title by defeating Mario Barrios. In December of the same year, Davis successfully defended his WBA lightweight title against Isaac Cruz before securing another victory via TKO against Rolando Romero. His next bout against Hector Luis Garcia marked Davis's 6th consecutive appearance on Showtime pay-per-view.
More focused on, putting on a great show, giving the fans, a exciting fight, and once again, the fans won, people that, tune in on pay-per-view win, and I'm just blessed to be here. I'm happy to be here, and just want to give a great performance. That's why I'm working so hard in camp, just to, give my appreciation back to my team for putting me on this platform, so I'm definitely working hard each and every day, and come October 31st, you definitely don't want to miss it.
And lastly, Floyd, you know, in working with Tank, can you share with us anything you've given him in dealing with a fighter like Santa Cruz, who's aggressive, throws 100 punches around? I know you dealt with guys like Maidana, who did some of those things. Could you share with us, you know, any of the tips you gave Tank for this fight with Santa Cruz?
Well, you know, you was in training camp, so you had a chance to, Sean, you was in training camp, so you had a chance to, of course, be there. You know, I've been knowing you since you was young, because, you know, I'm a lot older now, and I'm, you know, a veteran in the sport. But just, you know, I'm proud of both fighters just for stepping up, giving the fans this fight. You know, I can't, you know, I'm always giving Tank.
As their partnership flourished financially, an undercurrent of tension pervaded. The demise of the Davis and Mayweather alliance perhaps found its climax in the unfortunate overlap of two distinct press events. While Davis addressed the media alongside Romero, Mayweather was halfway across the world in Dubai, hyping his exhibition match with Don Moore. Davis perceived this as an attempt by Mayweather to overshadow him. Mayweather, however, refuted the accusation swiftly in an interview with Fight Hype. Mayweather conveyed through DAZN that there has historically been a strategy of divide and conquer, a tactic that has persisted over time. He expressed a desire for the optimal outcomes for all fighters associated with both the PBC and Mayweather promotions. He said, "It's always called divide and conquer, and that's been going on forever. I've always wanted the best for any fighter that's under the PBC banner, as well as the Mayweather Promotions banner." Mayweather emphasized his commitment to advocating for the success of his fighters, asserting that he puts exceptional effort into supporting them. He highlighted his stance by stating that if he were indifferent, he would openly criticize his fighters, which he refrains from doing. He added, "So I've always wanted the best for all fighters. And especially, you have never seen me push harder for a fighter like I push for my fighters. If I didn't care, I would always go out there and badmouth my fighters." Ultimately, the conclusion to this saga remains uncertain. Only time will tell how Mayweather and Davis navigate the turbulent waters ahead, and whether they can find common ground amidst the storm. Until then, the boxing world watches with bated breath, eager to see how this chapter in their intertwined story unfolds. Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you...
But yeah, man, that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section, and subscribe for more content, man. But overall, my full opinion on the situation, this is absolutely insane, man. When Floyd and, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis started actually beefing, me personally, I thought it was just about money, you get what I mean, simply because Gervonta Tank Davis came out calling out Floyd Mayweather for owing people in Dubai and scamming people, you get what I mean, like a money situation, right? But, you know, it seems to be a lot deeper, which I can really understand, simply because, you know, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis have been very, very tight for years, you get what I mean? Floyd Mayweather does have a lot to do with Gervonta Tank Davis's success in his career, and, you know, overall has a large impact in Gervonta's life, man. But it's gonna take a lot more than just money to break them up. But it seems like, you know, which is true, simply because, you know, seems like Gervonta Tank Davis slept with Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Money Yaya. At first I thought it was just, you know, a rumor, but then, you know, Ryan Garcia basically came out basically confirming everything, saying it's not even a secret, you get what I mean? Almost everybody knows that Gervonta Davis had something to do with, you know, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, which is absolutely insane, man. You know what I mean? Absolutely insane. But overall, not sure how this is going to impact on Gervonta's career, simply because we all know Floyd has helped him every step of the way, from making his fights, helping him with his fights, helping him with literally everything that he does, man. You know what I mean? Basically helping him to get where he is today, right now in his career. Very successful, undefeated. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, you know, when they actually seem to break up. You know what I mean? Who knows, bro? Could this be the end of Gervonta's career? You let me know, man. I have no idea. But overall, don't have too much to say on this situation. So I'm just going to end this video here. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comment section, like I did mention. And yeah, subscribe for more content, and Peace out, man. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.